set for 4th place.
We are seeing a little bit of a divergence in strategies here, as AmGG is actually on the speed stance while Sgrape is on the strength stance. So Sgrape wants to put a little bit more damage in, meanwhile AmGG wanting to utilize those drifts. Those down air drifts are one of the big strong tools that Chakram's got.
We are starting out on Terminus, which is where the Sgrape Acno set ended. Triplat's a little bit awkward, but once again, I mean, I think because they're static, it makes your routes a little bit easier to plan out when you want to try to reset your jumps. So let's see what happens here for both of these split Chakram players.
One thing that's nice for both of them is that there's no map advantage.
Right.
Whatever map you go on, it's good for both of y'all for the same reasons.
So getting the action going, AmGG trying to just get a down air as the get off me tool. I think as soon as you see one sweat beat, you can expect that the dare is coming to at least cover the tracks towards the landing. So the question is going to be for the other player, how do you bait that out in time to get a punish before they touch down and reset?
Good spot dodge there from AmGG. Thought Sgrape was going to try to punish their recovery. Actually gets stuffed, but AmGG is still below. Hits a second recovery, and AmGG going to get the first stock.
And it looked like to me, was Sgrape going for a dare there to try to challenge?
Yeah.
I think that's what was happening, right? So just fell into that punish from AmGG. Might be another one on the horizon with the sweat beads on. Already Sgrape approaching orange damage.
Really good plays from AmGG. Spot dodges through the signature there from Sgrape. Sgrape corner guarding, misses the end sig.
Okay, rare weapon sighting from Sgrape, but you got to do whatever it takes to try to beat the dominant menace that has been AmGG. This could be just D-Light recovery, but no, throws it away. No time to split either.
I mean, AmGG is incredibly damaged. Seeing that fused nair going in for the recovery, not going to hit. Goes for the down air, wouldn't have KO'd from that spot, but AmGG does get disarmed. Dude, that nair is launching.
Yeah, and I mean, I think honestly, given the situation, the context that we have on the screen, this is off stage. Hang on one second. Sgrape.
What in the world?
That was, yeah, almost a KO. That one certainly will be.
Okay, Sgrape gonna at least even things up a little bit, but man, he took a lot of damage.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, I kind of respect that Sgrape just stuck to Fuse Chakram for that, right? Because you get a little bit more power to just find individual hits that can confirm your KO. All that being said, AmGG dominant on this first game.
Gonna juggle weapons, prime another set of Chakrams. Sgrape, how does he get past AmGG to get the weapon? He's gonna take 4 damage on respawn, or 4 hits of damage on respawn, not 4. Chakrams do at least 5.
Okay, tries to get the GC into sidelight. Not gonna get too much more though than that. Sgrape really just trying to flail around anything that he can get here. There's the first opener, but doesn't convert into the signature where AmG's does connect.
Dude, it's recovery game. Yep. AmGG, he had the positioning there. He's going to throw out the side signature. Honestly, AmGG could just throw out recoveries, and it should work out for him in time. Uh-oh.
Off stage.
Clash out. Still touches.
Wow. Down
air. Tries to go for the stage spike with that recovery.
And no one wants to go back towards the stage. Sgrape denying the touchdown here. Sweatbeats came back online. Oh, tried to dare Sair. Wasn't enough to find the conversion. Sgrape, I mean, so smart all the way through, but AmGG gets another chance, and most importantly, has another stock to play with, even though Sgrape was doing a lot of great work on the left side.
Okay, that side air, that weapon toss, finally Sgrape able to get the stock. Needs to eat a burrito. Got a recharge here as we get into the final stocks, and he's got to be careful, man. AmGG, he's 1 hit away from taking game number 1.
Yeah, and the sword is online, so this is easy recovery. Sgrape, one opportunity. Did he touch down, though? It's exhausted.
Ooh. Okay, resets off the soft platform. AmGG currently unarmed. This is Sgrape's opportunity. Going to deny the weapon.
Yeah, but I mean, I was going to say, you have to move so carefully in that position. It is a razor's edge of an error from Sgrape that just gets picked up by an unarmed punish, and AmGG is going to take the first game of this set.
You know, the phrase razor's edge has always felt awkward to me, specifically because, like, just if you fall off the razor, you're fine. The thing you don't want to
is to fall on
the razor.
That's right. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm sorry.
No, you're not the one who made the phrase. I'm not saying it to be like, oh, Waltz, how could you? It's
Would you say that are the Chakrams a razor's edge?
I don't know. I had this thought, which is like a terrible thought to have right now, but like, is it when they unfuse, is that 2 Chakrams or is it 2 halves?
Like
of
the lasagna
chakram?
question.
Yeah, exactly.
Answer that in chat, guys. I think it's one. I think it's still one chakram.
It's all still the same chakram.
But we still have been saying chakrams, plural.
Yeah.
But regardless, there's 2 chakrams on the screen.
Yeah? Or are there 4?
There's plural chakram.
Okay. Yes, there's multiple chakrams on the screen right now. As again, we've got the Priya mirror match here in game number 2. I was talking up Sgrape saying he had the better advantage in the Priya mirror match, but I guess I was wrong. Wait, could be proved right if Sgrape can get this KO.
Yeah, I'm wondering if part of this, and we'll see later in the set, is like maybe stage comfort as well.
Ooh, easy punish. AmGG. Gravity cancel. NSIG takes out Sgrape. Salt on.
All right.
You know, he does need a little bit more friction on the stage. He's got to grip up a little better.
You know what? This is the other thing, too. And we realize, so I feel like Sgrape is fueled purely off of rage at this moment, right? Like, had to switch into the mirror match to beat Akno and make it to this point. It needs to get a little bit more angry.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like he's channeling his inner ranked demon right now. Like, this is what I run into the rank ladder is like, oh, got a KO, let me emote.
Every time, yeah. So let's see. I mean, maybe that break, you know, calmed his nerves a little bit. Are we seeing a taunt? Okay, yep. There it is. Okay, Sgrape might be back, folks.
He's charging up, man. Still playing from behind, though. AmGG does have that damage advantage. Both of them, again, back onto these chakrams.
Okay, there's a whiff punish. Landing. Ooh, if that dare connected, I mean, that was gangbusters for Sgrape, but it still goes no matter what.
Okay, I like that gravity cancel downlight to interrupt and set himself up with the split chakrams.
Ooh, good follow. That disarm. Next recovery, if was in position for the soft platform, would have confirmed to the KO. But Sgrape, I mean, I think all it took was that one emote to really lock in.
Well, he needs to emote again, because
yeah, you have to maintain.
You have to maintain. Yeah. He's running out of NOS in the tank. Easy punish.
Whip punish.
Yep. There's the burn dodge. So Sgrape comes down, downlight into the recovery. Could have gone for the side air. Could have done stuff. What's
he
up?
Didn't emote.
Oh, yeah, actually. What the heck? Is he okay?
Well, okay, congratulations to AmGG for taking game 2.
A little bit of a misplay from Sgrape.
We'll have to see what happens here. But, I mean, Sgrape looks like he only needed the one emote to really fully charge up.
What if his emotes are like stances, and so like he does an emote, and he's like, okay, this is now I'm in Sgrape aggressive form.
And emoting again would just revert that?
Yeah, we'll like change it to like I'm Sgrape defensive.
I think only time will tell on this, right? Like, if Sgrape loses this stock, I think he instantly emotes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then that just resets it.
There's the recovery. That is going to be the KO. AmGG tying things up here. No emote.
No,
all right.
No emote.
That's
okay.
great. He's feeling something. I don't know what, but he's definitely feeling emotions.
Okay, there was that small window once again to have to actually use the D-Light to split those chakrams, so AmGG got a small punish. Sgrape still kind of in the driver's seat, but that gravity cancel could have told an entirely different story.
Yeah, Sgrape lucky there that AmGG did not have the movement. You saw the sweat beads immediately after that gravity cancel neutral light.
Oh my, using the second jump to just hop right over the side light from AmGG. Great awareness from Sgrape, but once again, I mean, the question is, you need to find something that will net you the KO now.
How do you do it? How do you get the KO? Sgrape jumps to avoid the gravity cancel neutral light, resets off the soft platform, but AmGG's below. Ground pound sends AmG back to the stage.
Covers. Covers it! Not enough.
Good avoidance, AmGG!
Waited again, but that's a disarm. That is a huge swing in AmGG's favor, but D-Light recovery, my beloved. Oh! Could it be? It's not. Bro, I told you AmGG was winning.
Down signature. Again, the coverage, that circle all around Priya, and that backswing is what takes out Sgrape here. AmGG currently up 2-0.
It's the emotes.
It is.
He did better when he was emoting. Is data.
Chat, put your emotes in chat if you're here for Sgrape. You got to power him up. If we all collectively emote, maybe we can do it. There you're seeing little bits of damage difference, but you can see kind of the same game plan across the board. What it comes down to for me is honestly the signature accuracy. AmGG threw out 8 signatures, hit 38% of them. Meanwhile, Sgrape threw out 4, hit 0% of them.
Yeah, I mean, look, even the damage per engagement was very, very close, 37 to 38. Actually, Sgrape favored, and I think that was because of the first couple of stocks here. This is crazy.
He's swapping away. He's like, you know what? If it worked for Godly, maybe it'll work for me. As he swaps over to which knight is this? It's not Plague Knight. Ghost Knight? Assassin Knight? Ninja Knight? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I thought it was Plague
Spectre
Knight.
Knight.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So this is crazy because if it's, you know, we were joking, if you can't beat the Priyas, join them, but now it's if you can't beat the Priyas, join Godly. And maybe that'll work.
Well, we'll see, but right now, not looking too hot for Sgrape. Does avoid the signature. Is he going to go off stage? There's the burn signature. Sgrape sees the opportunity. Ooh. Goes for the grabbing until downlight, but doesn't get the hit. Would have been big. Still, he's finding some hits here onto AmGG.
Yeah, so here's the big thing. Let's see if Sgrape approaches neutral interactions the same way that Godly did, right? We saw the Nair being an incredibly potent tool, Sair on blasters being great as well. You can even play like really risky recovery game plans off the top when AmGG tries to go for these crazy Chakram strings, but that's going to be first strike going over the Priya once more.
A little unfortunate there for Sgrape, drifted too far to the right and actually let AmG fall out of that Blaster's end sig. Now he's over to the side. Has some tools here to get the KO.
Yeah,
Nice.
Okay, that dare was a really, really necessary hit, right? Because it looked like Sgrape was in a terrible spot on that left side until AmGG ran out of resources.
Honestly, in my head, that's like the older sibling just like taking the hits from the younger sibling and then going like, okay, here, let me show you.
Now we play.
Yeah.
Let's see if Sgrape is here to play, though. Again, haven't seen too much in the way of incredible movement until just now. Sgrape trying to go for another dare.
Okay, good dodge. AmGG trying to go high here. Utilizing those down airs to stay afloat.
Wow, AmGG just, again, liberal use of the dare to really cover the descent back towards the stage.
Ooh, N-Sig not going to connect there. You're seeing Sgrape. He wants to go for the anti-airs. The recovery not going to hit.
Wow, okay, crazy challenge. That one connects, and that one gets the stock as well. Sgrape could be potentially on his way to getting one on the board over AmGG, staying alive in this bracket as well.
He's got to stay locked in. This is not the time to be going, you know what, Godly might be onto something.
Absolutely no emotes in sight just yet as well. Sgrape dodges through, tries to connect with the jump, and Sig as well to get the jump.
This is the down air, AmGG opportunity. Recovery not going to quite do it.
Yeah, and this is weird, like, timing challenges as well, because Sgrape was going for a dare there to try to connect. Wow, I mean, hey, if it connects, sure.
Could have been the coolest play ever. Instead, it was AmGG getting the KO.
Ooh, okay, chase dodging
off the top.
It might be real bad. Look at that already.
Sgrape thanking his lucky stars. Nyx with enough defense to get him back to the stage. Took a decent amount of damage here. He needs to get this W, otherwise he is done for the day.
And if I'm AmGG, I looked at Sgrape and said, hey, look, I provided the same impetus in this combo string, and Sgrape jumped out of it twice in a row. Keep that one in mind for the next time you get it.
Oh, ground pound gonna whiff. There's the recovery. Sgrape gets below it, over to the blasters here. Side light, side air. That's an easy punish,
and there's the jump again.
Not enough, though.
Sgrape's got to catch on to his own patterns at this point if he wants a chance at staying in this elimination bracket. Jumps out once more. Anyone's game here, though.
Fake out weapon toss. Nice down air. Doesn't get the side air. AmGG.
One more recovery. One more recovery is not enough. It's not enough.
Fuse up, my boy, or use the sword. Side air. Still not enough.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, watch out for the sword. It was just slowly descending down. AmGG firmly in the driver's seat, and it is just a tap in for AmGG to say GG's to Sgrape's tournament run.
So much damage put out by AmGG to close out that final stock. Sgrape was looking all right on the Nyx, just wasn't able to close it out.
I mean, look, I think